Good morning. It's Saturday, August 24th. And the other day, the Federal Drug Administration signed off on an updated set of COVID vaccines because health officials are warning of another summer wave of infection. Now, it's a little late in the summer for this particular wave of infections to take place, but apparently one of the versions that they're dealing with has cropped up and has increased in putting people in the hospital, so to speak. So Moderna and Pfizer said that the updated mRNA shots will be available in pharmacies and clinics in the near future. And this is a warning that the population has waning immunity from the previous exposure to the virus and from prior vaccinations. And they strongly encourage those who are eligible to consider receiving an updated COVID-19 vaccine to provide better protection against the current circulating variations of the disease. Now, that statement came from the director of the FDA Center for Biologics Evaluation and Research. Now, the prevalent strain right now in this country is known as KP3.1.1, and it's estimated to account for about 37% of the cases over the past 2 weeks. And that's an increase of 3 times what the level was a month ago. So I urge you all out there to go get your vaccinations. We are a dumb country in many places. Because in previous episodes with contagious diseases, there have been many people, as many as 25% of the population, that have simply refused to take any vaccination. And I don't know why that is. Many of them, for some religious reason or other, they don't want to be vaccinated. Others just stubborn and believe that nothing's going to happen to them. So they risk their own lives, and they risk contaminating their friends, their relatives, and anyone they might come in contact with if they become infected with a contagious disease. So I cannot understand why much of the population has that attitude, that I don't need to be vaccinated attitude. That's not right. I don't know what other countries do. I haven't done any research on the populations of other countries. But I suspect in other countries they are much different. But we are a liberal nation. We don't force people to do what's right when it comes to protecting themselves and members of their family and members of the general population. Because if you refuse to get vaccinated, you're at risk. And I don't know how old you are, but certainly the older you are, the more risk you're at. And if you're older, you have a larger population to deal with. Family population I'm talking about. Cousins, aunts, uncles, children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren. You can put all of them at risk if you're in the proper age group. and you refuse to get vaccinated. And if you're not in the proper age group and you refuse to get vaccinated, you're going to put your friends and your relatives at risk also. So what is the problem? Why? I cannot understand why we have so many people in this country that do not like to get vaccinated. Is that a weakness? Is it our freedom? Yes. We can't force you to get vaccinated. That's a form of our society. We're not going to force anybody to do anything that you don't want to do. But take into consideration your health and the health of people you make constant contact with. You go to work, you contaminate people. You go out to the movies, you contaminate. You go out to dinner, you contaminate people. Is that what you really want to be known for? As the world-class contaminator? No. We have to take care of ourselves and other members of the population. And the only way to do that is to get vaccinated. And that may be a terrible word to some people. Vaccination. A needle in the arm. But it's necessary. You must get vaccinated. We have to keep this population healthy, safe, and strong. We don't have to have millions of people in the hospital because they refuse to get vaccinated for some personal reason. It's very important for yourself, your family, your friends, the people who ride on the subway with you or on the bus with you. All of those people are at risk. And you are at risk for the others who are like you who refuse to get vaccinated. So it's time to get vaccinated once again for COVID-19. And I urge you out there to go do your duty and get vaccinated. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye.